everyone. Greetings to you in the name of the Father, the Creator, the Most High, Elah, Yah, Yod-Heh, Elohim, Netaraf Neta, God in your modern day name, Kodowish, 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 Yod-Heh, Sebayot, Kodowish, 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 Elohim, Sebayot, and in the name of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, Kodowish, 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 Adonai Sebayot. This is Neophyte DAG bringing you another message. Sound the trumpet. Still sounding the trumpet. The trumpet is not out and cold. No way. Sound the trumpet. Pharaoh, time for us to tell you about the Pharaoh's dream. President of America, his dream of 21 years of his judgment. After you serve your 400 year, 21 years of judgment. While that time, that 400 year is being served. The 21 years ended. 2020. So we're gonna go into 7 years blast of the east wind. That's what Pharaoh is going through at this time. Hosea 8 verse 1, I said, set the trumpet to your mouth, watchman and watchwoman. He came. Gomer came with Lucifer badge on his chest, ready and puffing up his chest. At this time, Lucifer sent Esau, and he came as an eagle against the house, the children of Israel. Busy running up and down in the last 100 years with Gomer, the Gentile, giving all kind of trouble as the eagle. On your land he will come against the house of the Lord, doing wickedness on top of wickedness. This man can't run out of ideas to do wickedness against Jacob and Israel. Time expire on that though. Time expire on that. So, covenant breaking, he said, let's go and do that and make sure Israel do that. Let's make sure wickedness is on top of the agenda for Jacob and Israel every day, keeping you outside of the laws of the Most High. Job 9:1. This wicked was gonna come and take over Turtle Island, Earth, which is America, and do what? Give you wickedness and paint over images. We have talked many times about all the images he has been painting over and over, been painting over people of color that were president, that were mathematician, that were electrician, that invented light and all kind of power instrument, painting them over as white when they were people of color. Cover the face of the judges. But again, all good things has to come to an end. Ezekiel 33 verse 8, when I said, tell the wicked man. I told him last week, but he was hard of hearing. So I have to come back this week again and give him a reminder. When I say, wicked man, thou shalt surely die. Turn yourself as eagle to Lucifer, to Vicar. But that has to come to an end. But I have to warn you. So your blood is not on my hand. If you want to get it and edit out the section that relate to you, it's on you. Your blood will be on your own hand because you have been notified. Ezekiel 33 verse 9. I warn you, wicked man. I warn you about your way. Turn from your way. You still have time before the 7-year blast kick in the second half of it. You're in the first half. 7 years, starting from 2021, the first 3.5, bring you up to 2024, and from 2024 and a half until 27, lights out. But if you do not turn away from your wickedness, whatever is coming shall come right and delivered unto you. So I have told you what I need to told you. The Lord said, make them know, the wicked man know, that he has a time limit until I exact Sabbath, vengeance on him. So, moving forward, set your mouth to the trumpet and declare that the wicked time is over. Eagle, your time over to transgress against the laws of the Most High, the covenant of the Most High, the people of the Most High. Your time done. Nahum 1 verse 3 to remind you your time done. The Lord is slow to anger. He has been watching you. Eagle, Jacob, Israel, Judah, Ephraim, been watching you all along, being slow to get angry with all that you have been doing. Because the eagle tell you, it is okay. Here to tell you no, admonish you, rebuke you, and tell you it is not okay. And great in power is the Lord. And I have to let you know what he told me. I will not acquit the wicked, the Jews and the Gentiles in that specific order. You hear me? I will not acquit the wicked. So this wicked man that came, changing of image, what do you think the result will be for him? Do you think he'll come out not guilty? Not a chance. What about the one in Hosea 8:1, setting up problem with the people of the Most High? Transgressing it, breaking covenant, breaking laws? Not a chance. I tell you again, sound the trumpet, which I did, against the wicked. He shall come, and he came, and he will exit as a wingless eagle. Second Ezra told you, the eagle was burnt up. So what? You're gonna tie yourself up with eagle? Make sure you know he has already been found guilty. He has up until 2024 to answer to the charge and to make amends. So, 1 Kings 16 verse 30, the same wicked one with different name, him call himself Ahab, this time Esau, Gentile, the Caucasian, elites running up and down in Washington D.C. and all over the U.S. and the rest of the world, giving all kind of mischief. I say unto you, you did evil, you're doing evil, much evil in the sight of the Lord. And make sure you know, the Lord will not acquit the wicked. You did it above all others. You came, Mr. Gentile. You came in the early part of 1900. All those things you're claiming you were doing before that time wasn't you. You weren't there. It wasn't you. As Shaggy would say, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. You didn't do any of those things. Above all, those people that were actually ruling, people of color, Shemite, being wicked to their own Shemite. But you, Mr. Caucasian, went above and beyond what those Shemites had done in their evil. Nahum 1 verse 3 again, waiting and preserved for you. I will not acquit the wicked. Not a chance of being acquitted. 1 Kings 21 verse 25, again telling you the years that you shall be accounted for as the wicked, and you're not going to have a chance to turn back at that time. Ahab 21 through 2025, that is your probation, that is your probation, that is your temporary relief period, temporary relief time. But if you miss that time, then Ahab, which did sell himself, the Caucasian, Gomer, which sold yourself to do what? Wickedness. Didn't the Lord say something's going to happen to the wicked? So that's not going to happen to you, Gomer. Ahab, elite, Caucasian, that's doing all that stuff in Washington, D.C. Asher, when the Bible told us, Asher is going to go up in smoke and shall not save the children of Israel. Work of wickedness in what? The sight of the Lord. The audacity in the sight of the Lord. Oh, Jezebel, the Jesuit priest in the altar bell procession, the Pope come give you and stir up your head, gas up your head as your wife and giving you all kind of wicked ideas to come do on the land of America. But Jezebel didn't come with full disclosure that you were on the Lord's land, and Nahum 1 verse 3 is waiting in the sideline for you during the time of the 7-year blast of the east wind. Not acquitting you, not acquitting you. Jeremiah 32 verse 35. You went further and you built up high tower and altars in America. One in Washington, D.C. again. Asher, you built up your kingdom, you built up your tower of Baal. You call it Washington Monument. Nothing a monument about it. It's a witchcraft site. The Lord said, do not set up any statues, standing image, or any idols of wood, stone, or steel. What is that thing on the right-hand side of your screen? Isn't that an idol, a standing image set up in the middle of your land when the book tell you, do not worship idols? You went straight ahead and set up your idols right in the middle of DC, going against the law, the command of the Most High. He said, I commanded you not to put up high places, to know God. I am the only God. There is none before me, none coming after me. I am the only one. Told you. Loud and clear and perfectly audible so you can hear your mistake. So, setting the trumpet against you, you built up high altars and set up the sons of Noah, Shem and Ham, to come fall right into your idol worshipping of Baal, Balak, Amalek, and all kind of things that the Lord told you was against his law and statute. Judah, you made part of your wickedness. You made him into a taskmaster to come encourage you and tolerate what you're doing, and then encourage the children of Israel and Jacob, because they're looking to Judah, their people of color in high position, leadership role, to lead them, not knowing that Judah at your rule was tied in with Jezebel and Ahab, Gomer, sending the people in the wrong direction. And you have some nerve, Gomer, Esau, you have some nerve setting up your high altar right next to where you set up the people of color, the Native American museum, drawing their energy, using the energy to suppress them and to hold them further in their bondage. But guess what? This is coming down. I promise you, I won't disappoint you. High places, high tower, high altar, coming down. All of them you set up across America. This one on the East Coast, the next one you set up in Buffalo, they're all coming down. The one you set up in Jamaica as Clock Tower, coming down as well, because Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, it's also the land of Thoth. It's on Antillia, people. Those islands are on Antillia. That is where the Bermuda Triangle pyramid area is. That is where Nazareth is. That's the holy city. That's gonna pop up on you soon. They're on those land, and you set up your altars, your high places there, got to go. So I shall remind you of Matthew 24, verse 2. There shall be no altars, no high places, no high tower, no obelisk left on the land. Not one stone standing upon another shall be thrown down. These things, people, they are coming down. No matter which way you slice it, they shall not stay standing. Not one stone standing on another shall remain when the Lord act out the Sabbath on these people. Gomer, you're getting your warning. None shall be left standing. Matthew 24, verse 2. And I don't stop there. Numbers 33, verse 52. I shall warn the wicked what is coming his way. Then you shall what, my Lord? Drive out all the inhabitants of the land before Israel and Jacob, and destroy what? All their pictures, and destroy what? All their molten image, and destroy what? All their graven image, and destroy what? Pulling down, tearing down their obelisks, towers, altars, churches, all coming down. Children of Israel, you hear me? They are coming down. Cannot stay on the land. This is a holy land, and you got your time limit to make sure you're prepared for the holy land voluntarily. But if you didn't do it, do you think that will stop the inevitable? Not a chance. It's coming through anyway. It's in line with the universal order. You hear me? Numbers 33, verse 52. Match it up with chapter 79 of the sealed portion. Verse 50. Woe unto the Gentiles. Am I talking to someone else? And they say, you don't know who you are, but you know who you are, because it's only you, the only one, that can set up these high places and put up big pictures and molded image all over America. Seal portion sent to America. So Brother Ephraim wasn't talking about no place in the Middle East. He's talking about whoever in America at this time setting up these things. And it's one person and one person only guilty of that charge. Woe unto the Caucasian who went and set up all kind of things on that land. America, I am talking about in those days, 2021 to 2027, the 7 years blast of the east wind, saith the Lord, I will cut off all your military stuff. Done. I will destroy all your planes and your war mobiles. Done. I will cut off all your fenced up city, even though you're putting big fence, even though you're putting big high fence around Washington, D.C., putting it back by popular demand. Make no difference. Still being cut off. Throw down all your stronghold, wherever you have all your military bases, whether underground, above ground, up in the air, makes no difference. I will cut off all your witchcraft that you're setting up with the high altars on the land of America. Thou shalt not have any more witchcraft on the land. 51, tie you right back in with Numbers 33, verse 52. Thy graven image, your pictures, your molten image, your high places, I will also cut off. And what? Your standing image shall I cut off. Telling you about this. Isn't that standing or is it sitting? Is it standing or is it sitting? Standing image. What happened to it? What's gonna happen to it? It is going down. I will pluck up your standing image and your groves, all these sites you have set up to perform all these satanic rituals, telling you the same thing. Pluck down all their high places, pluck up their grove, and tear down their standing image. Match tit for tat. America, elite, Caucasian, and the regular Caucasian. This is coming your way. Just know that your leaders are not being truthful, giving you all information to let you know exactly what is coming. Don't let it catch you off guard. Ephesians 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not with Gomer, he is the least of our problem, but against who sent Gomer? These principalities in high places, these fallen spirits in high places, rule in the world of the fourth dimension, lower fourth dimension, their world of darkness, and they're performing all kind of spiritual wickedness and handing it over to Esau and Jezebel. Gomer, Jezebel, go do your work on the children of Israel. They are the only ones that can stop my plan. All the work, children of Israel, is not to get no money and to get no rulership over people that he know he can subdue easily. It is over you, one person, one set of people that can subdue this man, because this man is from your original bloodline as well. He's a person of color, fell out of grace with the Father because he wants to go do him own thing. So he's a person of color as well. So he know only another person of color can come along and take him out of the picture and shut down all his principalities and the power that he's ruling with, and that world of darkness, put light on it, and out him darkness, and put his spiritual wickedness to rest. Take his high places and make them low as low can be. That's what we're going to do in Jeremiah 13, verse 18, with the help of the Lord, who is telling you up front, at the beginning, you get the ending. Say unto the kings and the queens that tie themselves to these principalities. Your time now to get your warning, because it's not only for Gomer, Esau in America. It's for all the others that tie themselves up, same way as Gomer got tie himself up with these fallen spirits. Say unto presidents, prime ministers, royals, emperors, world leaders, all the helpers that helping these people. Humble yourself. Sit down and cool yourself. Our time now to run this thing. Children of Israel is taking over as the caretaker of this planet. It was made for our sake, none other. Our time now, our punishment done, and it's it. After your punishment done, substance on top of substance coming your way, and guess what is part of that substance? You're getting back your caretaker, your ruler over this planet. The principalities and the kings and queens, go humble yourself. Sit down, go humble yourself. Sit yourself down, for your principalities shall come down. They're going down. Isn't wickedness they're performing? And what we said gonna happen to all those practicing wickedness? The Lord shall not acquit them. So they're not excluded in this. Sit yourself down. Even all that crown, that energy, that all that spirit you're getting from him of darkness to do your wickedness and to do all kind of soothsaying, all kind of divining, that is done as well. Done. No more of that. So humble yourself. Sit one side and let the children of Israel, watch the children of Israel rule righteously the right way, moving forward. Hosea 8, verse 1. Set that trumpet on you. Say it loud and clear. Gomer, you hear me? Esau, you hear me? World leaders, you coming under the banner of the eagles against the house of the Lord shall not work no more, because the Lord has been patient, but the patience is done. You get the time. 2021 to 2025. Patience run out. 2025 to 2027, the dreadful day kick in. So, Obadiah 1, verse 10. Go, my Esau. Go, my Gentile. Go, my Caucasian. Go, my white, and the elite one especially. Violence against Jacob. Violence against Jacob. Violence against your brother Jacob. Shame shall cover you. Shame shall cover you. Shame shall cover you. Will cover you. Guaranteed. Certainly. Determined. Firmly decided. Coming your way. And you shall be what? Cut off forever. So do I worry about your wickedness and all the things you claim that you can do in this short space of time you have left? That is wasted word. Cutting off, firmly decided, Esau, for what you have done to Jacob during the time he was in his fallen state. Cutting off permanently, firmly decided, cannot be changed, will not change, will never ever move. Nahum 1, matching up with Genesis 15, verse 14. That nation, whom the children of Israel, whom Jacob shall serve, will I judge. You got the 20 to 21 year of judgment already. You did not tell anyone you were in a judgment. But you see, from the year 2000, America been topsy-turvy. It's just been unstable. And then guess what? As of 2020, when that time has done, silence was done. Guess what? COVID, all kind of tragedy, strife until now, 2023, whole bunch of things happening, but they're still not coming forward and tell you the truth scripturally that they're in a judgment. One day ended and now they're in the judgment. Blast from the east wind, and the east wind blast is in two parts. One is the calm part saying straighten up your act, and the second one is hard stop, hard landing, hard tearing down. That's the only thing happening in the second half, 2024, all the way to 2027. So, one more time, the Lord is slow and slow and slow to anger, and he has been waiting patiently for you to amend your way. Oh, Esau, oh, Gentile, oh, Caucasian. But you did not. So, great power he has to exercise now and not acquit you for all the wickedness, because it's promised unto you. I will judge you at the end. Not only for your wickedness, but because you're on a land that was not assigned to you in the assignment of land for the races of man at Noah time. Shem, Ham, Japheth, that as well. So, all across the board, you've just been falling out of balance with everything that the Most High and the Lord has said unto you. Deuteronomy 9 verse 3. Understand this day that you're getting the message. The trumpet has been sound. Though the Lord, thy netter, O Israel, thy netter, O Jacob, is which the one that go over before you as a what? A consuming fire. He shall destroy all that I have told you last week and what I have been telling you this week and what I'll be telling you for the rest of these messages, sounding the trumpet. Destroy them as a consuming fire, and he shall bring them down, whether the ones on the ground doing the work of the principality in the lower fourth dimension. It no matter which one, I will drive them out of their hiding places in America, kicking them out, expelling them from the land of America. Holy land cannot hold any more wickedness, kicking you out, expelling you, casting you out. So quickly, it didn't say it's going to take years on top of years and any more waiting and patience with them. Quickly, I will destroy them. Quickly, I will destroy them. Quickly, I will destroy them. Quickly, I will drive them out. Quickly, I will bring them down. Quickly, I will consume them with a fire, saith the Lord unto you, Israel and Jacob. And as I told you, Israel, Jacob, straighten up yourself now. Straighten up yourself. This is the time when you get this message now. You need to know you are at this time, and you also need to understand that if you're coming with the wickedness that you've been doing under Esau, Gentile, Caucasian rule, that can't work. The Lord is looking to bring you back into the laws of the Most High through your action, through your thoughts, through your following the laws and the command of the Most High, not the Gentiles anymore. They are no longer your leaders. They have been officially fired. You are now being led and taught by the elects of the Most High, and the number one is King Louis, is Prince Louis, your Son of Man, your Messiah, your Spirit of Truth, your Michael, your David, same one these are your teachers now. Deuteronomy 9 verse 5. For not for your righteousness, Israel or Jacob, not because you're righteous, because we are all far from it, we're moving towards it. Not because you're upright, no, you're far from it, and you will move towards it. But you shall inherit their land. You shall inherit and take over their land, southeast of America first, then the rest of it, what is left after the whole thing mash up. So, you, not for your righteousness, not because you're upright and you're following all the laws and the command of the Most High, not because you're doing that, but for the wickedness that these nations have poured out upon you, Jacob, you, Israel, the Lord, your Netta, Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah, will drive them out from before you. That's why they're coming out. And you notice it says, these nations. It's not just GOMER Caucasian using you up, feeding off your energy, feeding off you. Every nation come and feed off you. Let me slow it down and give you some example. Do you own any grocery store in your neighborhood? Who you have there? Someone else from another nation selling you your food in your neighborhood. You have the Middle Eastern store, or you have another Indian store, or you have a Korean store, or you have some other nation selling you your food and they treat you like garbage when you go in the store to give them your business. Jamaican, Caribbean people, when was the last time you bought your Caribbean food from a Caribbean store in the United States of America? Every one of them run by which nation? Korean, Asian nation. Feeding off your resource as well. Your money jumping out your Caribbean community and going straight into the Asian community. The American, same thing with you. Your food, who you buy your food from? You buy any food from people of color? No, you do not. Whether you cook food or you uncooked food. When you want your cooked food, who you go to? You go to the Chinese restaurant, again your money, leap out of your community to the Asian community again. So, you want some money to borrow. Where do you go? You go to the corner check cashing place. Is it a black man or a black woman running that business? No. You want some food to buy. You go to 7-Eleven. Is it a black man or a black woman running that business? No. You go to a gas station to fill your tank up with some gas. Who is running that place? Is it a black man or a black woman running that business? No. You want to go to the bank to borrow some money. You're going to the bank. Who owns that bank? Is it a black man or a black woman running that business? No. All of that is set up in your neighborhood, giving you their business, you giving them your money, your economics, and you got nothing to show for yourself. All your resource, leaving your community as soon as it gets in your hand. Those have to be driven out. All those nations feeding, leeching of you, Israel, of you, Jacob, has to go. Yes, you might say, neophyte DAG, you're being unfair. What you're saying is not really true. But if you're gonna say that, make sure you can back it up. You can't come the way GOMER train if you come without proof, without receipt. Receipt! But let me give you my receipt. My female, my eternal mother. You shouldn't be wearing false hair, but you wear it anyway. Where do you buy your hair from? Who give you your hair? The Chinese! That's where you get your hair from. You make no hair yourself. And though you have good hair on your head, you gotta buy extra hair from the Chinese. That's the nation getting your money, billion-dollar business off you. That's where they're getting it from. That's where they're getting it from. Your laundromat around the corner. You own any of it? No, you do not. Your meat shop, even though you shouldn't be eating meat, you buy your meat from a person of color. No, you do not. They own that meat shop again, giving you as a person, paying them. That's what's going. Any pizzeria in your neighborhood, every corner is a pizzeria. Do you own any of them? No, you do not. Tell you again, none of that is in your neighborhood. You own any of it. None. Church's chicken, no. Kennedy's chicken, no. KFC, no. You don't own any of them. Popeyes, no. None of them, all of them in your neighborhood, none of them you own. Then Israel, every corner there's a liquor store. You were told not to drink any liquor. Liquor make you out of balance with the Most High. And the Lord, do you own that liquor store? No, you do not. Don't own that liquor store. Everything in your neighborhood owned by someone else, leeching off, getting your resource, giving you back all kind of disdain, all kind of disrespect, all kind of looking down on you. That done. Hear me now. Hear me now. Let me move to a bigger level of it. Yo, you're in the neighborhood. You can play a little sport. You're good at basketball. You're good at baseball. You're good at track and field. You're good at football. You're good at soccer. Do you sign any of yourself into college, communities, all kind of different places, making all kind of income off your athletic ability as a youngster? You go to college. Who recruit you? Not you. You're not recruiting yourself. Not you. You're not recruiting yourself. And who making all kind of money, telling you, sir, you are a student athlete, so you cannot be paid. But we can be paid when we fill up the stadium to come watch you play your basketball, do your football, run your track and field. Nothing goes up. But that's how they've been leeching off you. That's you. Yes, that's you. Yo, that's you. The Lord did not send his prophets without receipts. Receipts. Judges 16, verse 21. But the Philistine took you, black man, black woman, Israel, aka Samson, put out your eyes and chained you up. That's what happened. Hung you up with fetters of brass. And what? Put you to grind in the prison house. That's what's given unto you. You think we're done with receipts? Book of Enoch 90 verse 2. And after this I saw all the nations coming. That's what they did. The eagles, the vultures, the kites, and the raven coming for who? The children of Israel. The children of Israel. Israel. That's who they're coming for. The eagles led all the nations. That's what they did. To do what? To devour. To devour the children of Israel. The sheep. They begin to take out the eyes of the children of Israel, making you blind. Children, same thing said in Judges 16, verse 21, making you blind and devour your flesh. Son of man, can you bring back flesh to those dry bones? Given unto you your receipts. Son of man, can you add back flesh to these dry bones? Because the eagles and the nations have devoured their flesh. Children of Israel, Jacob, you're getting your nation back. You're getting your nation back. You get your receipt back. Then it was told unto you when you were released by Gomer in the story of Judges 16 that Gomer was happy, he's making money, and he released you out of his prison bondage. He had you in to come make sport for him to make more money. Then what he does, he pair you up with a lawyer. Is that lawyer a person of color like you? No! He pair you up with a sport agent. Is that sport agent a person of color like you? No! Giving you all kind of people that's leeching off Israel and Jacob, making money while you stay at the bottom. Not a people, not a nation recognized for your strength. You are strong, my people. You're gonna get these nations out of your nation and get them off your back. So, let me talk to my friends. Let me talk to my people in Jamaica, because you are no different. Do you own any haberdashery? No, you do not. Indians or Chinese own it. Do you own any furniture store? No, you do not. Owned by the Indian, Kemali, and all kind of different people. Owning all your things that you have on your land. Do you run a tourist industry? No, you do not. No, you do not. No, you do not. And that's where most of your income in Jamaica come from. Do you own any of the tourist shop on Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, Negril? No! You do not. You can't even sell your goods on the front part of where those buildings are. They come and send your own police, your own people to come chase you away. Do you control your toll roads? No, you do not. Don't control any of that. Do you control your wharves? No, you do not. Do you control your bauxite industry? No, you do not. Do you control your banana export? No, you do not. Do you control your river water that you use for your bottled water? No, you do not. Everything is controlled by external sources. These other nations. Time for you to get back your resource. Time for you to get back your land. Do you own no beachfront property? Do you own no beachfront property? You do not. All of it owned by other nations, but they cannot maintain that when the Lord said, you're getting back your land and your substance. Do not control anything that I'm telling you that you should own on your land, because other nations are coming in and using it up. Do you own your supermarket? Do you own your mega mart? Do you own any of those things? No, you do not. Someone from another nation own those things. Giving you back what the Most High said I should let you know at this time. So, if I'm being unfair, children of Israel, if I'm being unfair, Jacob and Gentiles, if I'm being unfair, and the nations that I just called out a while ago, am I being unfair? If your answer is yes, let me change the shoes for a minute and put it on your foot. Do the people of color, black people in America and in the Caribbean own no laundromat in your neighborhood? No. Do they own no furniture shop in your neighborhood? No. Do they have no food shop, whether cooked food or uncooked grocery food in your neighborhood? Do they have a grocery shop in Chinatown? Do they have a nail shop in K-Town, in Koreatown? No, they do not. Do you have any of the things they have in your neighborhood in theirs? Do you own a liquor shop in their neighborhood? Do you own a check cashing in their neighborhood? Do you have a meat shop in their neighborhood? Do you have a furniture shop in their neighborhood? Do you have anything at all in their neighborhood? I keep coming up with no, so I let you tell me if I'm on the right track or the wrong track. Do you have anything that you own in the Indian community, the Chinese community, the Korean community, the Middle Eastern community, and all other nations running up and down in your neighborhood, making an income off you? Let me know. If you find one out, let me know. I'll be happy to learn something new. So, that's what the Lord said. Give you back all that is on your land, because other nations have been using up your resource and using you to supply their livelihood. Feeding off you feeding off you over and over and over. Done, done, done. That's done. No more shall it be when we drive all these nations off your land. Judges 16, verse 25. If you don't believe me, that they have you playing sport, making themselves happy, making their thoughts happy, merry as they can be, they call you children of Israel in America, children of Jacob in America. Samson, they call you make us sport. That's why I tell you, this man have you doing sport, making lots of money for him. They call for Samson out of the prison and made them sport. Man have you playing sport, setting you between his pillar. The pillar is his 5 evil laws he give you. The pillar that you're supporting, most of all for him, economics, making all kind of money for this man. Children of Israel, if you stop playing sport for the Philistines, for Gomer, for Dagons, who turned you over to Gomer, stop playing sport right now. If you stop playing sport, if you stop playing basketball, the entire basketball court empty. Ghost town in that building. Ghost town. No one sure. Because it is you, majority, playing basketball. If you say, I'm not playing no football, the football field empty. Empty. Children of Israel, if you stop, whether defense or offense, empty. If you say, I'm not playing no more baseball pitch, baseball field, empty as well, ghost down. And if you say, I'm done with track and field, no more track and field, for the Philistines, for Gomer, lane 1 through lane 9, 100-meter race, empty. World Championship coming up and the trials coming up. That lane from 1 to 9, empty. 100-meter, 200-meter, makes no difference. Empty. 100-meter, 200-meter, 400-meter, empty. Makes no difference when the people of color stop playing sport. Same thing with soccer. Same thing with all other sport that you are majority of, making them money, making them merry. Bible telling you, am I coming to you, telling you things when you go so, when your book put it, says Samson, the strongest people on this planet were put to play sport for the Philistine. And Gomer, aka Delilah, who put them in charge of you. Dagon, which they give sacrifice and thanks unto for making you their support mechanism. He handed, as they say, their enemy over to them. So, did anywhere in your book say you're gonna continue playing sport forever when your hair start growing back? In Judges 16, verse 22, when Samson, your hair start to grow back, your head, which is that pillar that they were having under white Jesus, an image given unto you for you to go worship. But start get back the Holy Spirit. Miriam came back to you. Sophia came back to you. Prince Louis came back. The Spirit of truth, adding more truth unto you. And you hear your spiritual connection back to the Father, back to the Lord, came back to you. Nowhere have I read in your substance that you're gonna be continuing playing any sport. You hear me? Nowhere in your substance I saw or read or heard that you're gonna continue to play sport for the Gentile, for Esau, for Vika, for Dagon. Nowhere for the fallen angel. Nowhere for the reptilian. Nowhere. You shall no longer play any sport for the wicked. Firmly decided, you hear me? Firmly decided. Stand strong, Israel. Jacob, you're here. He's growing back. So everywhere you look, someone else making money off your people, setting it up in your neighborhood. All these nations doing all these things and none of them working to put you back on your feet. Hear me now. Wickedness of these nations, the Lord will drive them out. You are in full control. You will be in full control of your own community, your own land, your own cities. No other nation coming in, running in like speed demon. Come set up nothing on your land. That's why they're being driven out from before you. Though he may perform the word, which is the regenerative seed of Abraham. Those regenerative 13 in one seed can set up a spiritual kingdom and a spiritual city for Israel and Jacob, and every other nation will come to Jacob and Israel for their economic, for their political, for their social, for their food, and for teaching of the right way to interpret the spiritual essence of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah. That is coming your way. You shall get that back and possess. Take your inheritance. It said you're going to get great substance. It said that you're going to get great substance. So I am not telling you anything that is not in line with what the Lord has promised unto you. Coming your way, moving forward. So that brings me to you now, Israel. That brings me to you now, Jacob. Because every cause has an effect, and every effect has a cause. So the effects you're going through now, you have to go back to the cause that you had set up for it. So I can't spare you, no, not at all. The foolishness that you did, still doing, and I want to bring it to your attention. Isaiah 58, verse 1. Cry loud, speak loud, preach loud. So all those who have a problem with my loud voice, hear me. Going loud as loud can be. Speak loud, spare not, and lift up your voice like a trumpet. Show my people their sins, their transgression, their wickedness, their evil, their idol worshipping, their out of balance with my law, the whoredom, the fornication, the liquor they've been drinking up, and the violating of all my laws. They have turned their backslided on me. Got to let you know what the Lord is telling me to bring to you now. I can't spare you. I can't spare you. I got to tell you, raise that trumpet and tell my house of Jacob their sins. You have been walking in Esau, Gentile, Gomer wickedness that he got from Vika, and Vika got from Lucifer and principalities, and letting you practice evil, setting up idols in your land, and run up and down in your house, all kind of white Jesus, picture, image, statues, all kind of thing. When the Lord tell you, no, graven image, no molten image, no standing image, nothing in your house, in your neighborhood, in your church, nowhere at all. That's what you've been doing. Some of you still doing it now, and I have to let you know the error of your way so you don't follow the Gentile. I tell you, the Gentile time of telling you about Most High law is done. No more teaching from them. Don't you know, Jacob? Don't you know, Israel? Jacob, Israel, the Gentile shall be taught by your teaching, your preaching. How can you learn from the person you're supposed to be teaching? Counterintuitive, counterproductive, and doesn't make no sense. I mean, how can you learn from the person you should be teaching? 3 Nephi tell you, the Gentile shall be taught by you. Gomer can't teach you. He has officially, since 2020, lost his teaching license because a pure lie this man tell. This man does not know how to tell the truth. He doesn't know how to spell truth because he never ever heard and spoke truth. That's what's coming your way, and I got to tell you, get off this man bandwagon. Out of balance with the Most High law. His chief and primary law is love the Lord. Love God and the Lord with all your heart, which is your mind and your thought. Law number 1. And the second one, love your neighbors, which is your brothers and sisters, not your blood relative. Everyone is your brother and sister. Love them as you love yourself. Do unto them as you would want them to do unto you. Law number 2, besides those laws, all other law is inferior to those 2 laws. These are the primary law that cover every other law. This man of you walking away from that, having you hate your neighbor because him busy hating his other Caucasian neighbor and hate you, him pass it on to you, him fighting with everybody, trying to stay on top. Your figure say you have to join him. No, you shall not. Done with him, out of balance with the laws of the Most High. Whoredom! Give you that plentiful. Whoredom! Give you that plentiful. Everything you throw in front of you, sex related, sexual related. And when him get tired of that, him tell you same sex is okay. None no goes so. Not a thing goes like that. Romans 1 verse 26. For the woman did change their natural use. Woman chasing woman, which is against nature. Romans 1 verse 26. Settle up the woman to woman. Romans 1 verse 27. For the men leaving the natural use of the woman, burning their lust for one another, man with man, which is unseemly, receiving in themselves without recompense for their errors for the man, against nature for the woman, error for the man. I have told you, no same sex. That's what the Lord told you. So, the Most High didn't give you none of that when I'm coming with. And whoredom, not part of the Most High work and not part of the liquor. Liquor make your mind warp. Liquor make your mind stumble and you can't generate your regenerative seed with no liquor in your system. The Most High law of health, Genesis 1 verse 29. Trees, green trees, and herbs, and seeded fruits shall be your food. That's the only food you should be having. No meat. He told you in Genesis 9, verse 4, you shall not eat any meat. And in verse 5, he tells you, if you eat that meat, you shall be cut off Why you think you've been cut off? Cut off! Why you think you've been cut off all this time? He told you as well in Leviticus that you should not eat any meat. Children of Israel, eat no flesh. That is your covenant. That is the agreement you made with the Lord to follow his law. And the chief, the primary, the responsibility of you is to not eat any flesh of any kind. It's in your contract. It's in your agreement. But Gomer never tell you, as I tell you this man, he's a habitual liar. Cannot come and tell you truth even at the end. But we shall get it out of him when we try him in Mount Zion. Therefore, turn away from the Most High, not again. Done with that. Stop your backsliding from the Lord and move yourself back to the Lord. Return unto the Lord. Again, in the beginning, the word of the Lord came to Hosea, the prophet of Israel and Jacob. And Hosea was told that Israel and Jacob was going to take a wife of whoredom and have children of whoredom and do all of that in the land of America and commit great whoredom, departing from the Lord. So I'm telling you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the left-hand side of your screen, Isaiah 58:1 is exactly what you did. It was prophesied and you did it, and we're still struggling and battling with it right now. But I have to point it out to you because Gomer is not telling you that they are wrong, holding them in his back pocket to hold you hostage. But Most High said, time to let go the children. Hosea 1 verse 3. You went and you joined yourself up with Gomer and bear all kind of wickedness and transgression and sins out of that relationship, that marriage with Gomer. You married up Gomer, but since you're already married and you married up yourself, you got swallowed up in that marriage and you went among the Gentiles and you became a vessel of their pleasure. Hosea 8 verse 8, that's the result of your marriage. You got swallowed up in lies and wickedness and evil and whoredom, fornication, eating bad food, staying sick and in a fallen state. No, the Lord wants to reclaim you in the second half of the blast of the east wind. Now, the Most High wants to reclaim you in the second half of the east wind blast. Yes, the Most High want to claim you in the second half of the east wind blast. So, Hosea 8 verse 9 has to go away. Who send you up there all by yourself? To Assyria, Israel, Jacob, Ephraim have gone up to America, Washington, D.C., all alone. Who send you there? By yourself. Nobody no send you. The Lord did not send you. Go join up with Vicar of Christ, with Washington, D.C., all by yourself. You went up there, Ephraim. You went out there as a hired servant, lover of the Gentile. Time to break up that relationship. Time to break up that relationship. You went up there all by yourself without the Lord with you. And anywhere you go without the Lord, you shall be swallowed up. That's what happened when you went up and got joined up with the Gentile. Luke 15 verse 15 is exactly what you did. You went and joined yourself up as a citizen of the United States, given unto you by Esau the Gentile as United States. No America comes after it. You went and joined yourself, the Shemites, Israel, Jacob, Samson, as you are called in the book of Judges, told you, you went and joined yourself as a citizen to that country. Gomer created his country and come give you all his Gentile ways after he took it over from the people of color that weren't doing much better at all. But they were not as wicked as Gomer. Gomer, you join yourself up as citizen, and he sent you to go do all his work to make sure he get rich while you stay alone and stranded and cast out and as a pleasure for him. That's what he did. Cast you out. Let you get cast out by the Lord, walking away from the Lord, marrying unto Gomer. Went and gonna make yourself alone, running up and down in his part of Washington, D.C., trying to get a little bit from him. But this man will not let you have anything until your father come, free you up. Until the Lord come, free you up. You went into his fields, into his economics. Go worship his false god, his Jesus. Come give your white Jesus and say you are to follow him and worship that Jesus, and that Jesus said you should humble yourself to him because the Jesus is white, and since the Jesus is white and he is white, you should listen to him. Nothing no go so. Not a thing goes like that. Nothing no go so. Gave you up unto who? Dagon, dragon. That's who he gave you up to in the book of Judges. Same story being told to you. In Luke 15, verse 15, Delilah, which is Gomer, her code name is Delilah, aka Gomer, delivered you up to the Philistines, which are the vicar of Christ and the fallen angel and reptilian hybrids. Gave you over to them. What did Delilah get? What did Delilah get? Delilah got money. That's what she get. They delivered the money bag and put in her hand. And what they did, they put you in prison to work the fields. Not the literal fields, even though they had you working that literal field. But false god, they give you to worship because Delilah said she got you on your knees. That means you bow down in prayer to her God. You put your head on her knee, meaning you put your crown of the Most High and the Lord to work for her fallen gods and fallen lords, lower G, lower L. That's what she come drop on you and make you work for their benefit and her benefit. Delilah, same as Gomer, doing the same thing to you, to feed swines, to feed the reptilian, the fallen one, the Dagon Empire. America couldn't exist. Couldn't stand on its own as it's doing now without your resource. They're on your land to begin with, doing all the things they're doing, and they're letting you work the economics for them, for their benefit. Book of Judges I draw for you again in case you don't believe me. It said that you were thrown in prison to do all the hardship that was put on you. But since you went and joined yourself a citizen, let's find out what a citizen is. Children of Israel, know what you step yourself into so you know how to step out of it. Persons are two types of person. A natural person and an artificial person. Do you think Delilah, do you think Gomer made you into a natural person when he set you up in his law? No, he did not make you a natural person. You are an artificial person in his law, created and devised by Gomer's law for the purpose of what? Society, social. That's your left hand right there, and what? Government, which is your right hand politics. And what he called you? A corporation. Corpse. Dead person, as I've been telling you. Person. That means a lost, dead sheep. We're gonna get there soon. Hey, go back. We're still staying with Black's Law Dictionary. Citizen What is that you got to join yourself up with? You got to know what you got into so you can know how to leap out of it. An inhabitant of a city slave. That's what he turned you into, and you join up proudly with him. I'm an American citizen, a person of color. You know, person. The artificial dead people, corpse that he set up in your name, making money off your birth certificate number and your social number. But we won't go into that for this message. But we're going to dig him later on that. An inhabitant of a country, it is a subject. A subject is the word meaning of subject, being under the power and the dominion of another, under Gomer, under Delilah, under Vicar, under Dagon, under the Philistine, all of them rolling you down, making sure you're feeding the swines in the field. That's what he joined you up with. So when you say citizenhood, as you were being warned about, the Shemite made himself a citizen and nobody no send him up there. He went by himself. Syria, Washington, D.C. got joined up as citizen, a city slave, being under the control and dominion of Gomer, aka Delilah. But we're not done. We got enough warning about that person, that fancy title you're gonna set yourself up with. All kind of title, person and citizen. Let me not, I pray you. Let me not, I pray you. Accept any man, person. No person for the children of Israel. No person for Jacob. No person for Ephraim. No person for Israel. No person for Judah. No person for the Levite. Let no flattering title be put on me. I am a man. Genesis 1 verse 27. That's who I am. Genesis 2 verse 7. That's who I am. Genesis 2 verse 7. That's who I am. I am no person. No put no person upon me. Whoa, children of Israel. No put the person title on me. You hear me? Job 32 verse 21. Let me not accept no title as no person, neither let no flattering title of no citizen be laid upon me. Take back your title. Go hold it back for yourself. Job 32 verse 22. For I know not any flattering title. Now give me none. I am a man created in the image of my Father, the Most High. Ela, Yah, Yod, Het, Bahuet, Elohim, the Netter of Netter. That's who I am. Genesis 2, verse 7. My Father put a soul in me, breathe a soul in me, make me a living man from the dust. That's who I am. Take away your title because it takes away my soul when you give me these titles. Move me into artificial dead person and citizen, a city slave, subject to the dominion of another Gomer. No, give me none of that. Take it back. Person. Not done with them as yet. Person. No different from that citizen. Person. Latin to English. Perso, Latin to English. Lost. That's the title you got. A person of color. A lost person running around in different color from the Gentile color. Perso. Lost, what's the N? Go back to your Hebrew. They grab the N out of your Hebrew. The N means none. None is what? The seed. That's the Father want to regenerate in you. The seed. That's you. When you put the two words together. Lost seed. That's what he made you, person of color and a citizen of United States. He didn't make you a citizen of the United States of America, the actual country. He made you a citizen of the United States. That's the rule. That's the law he set up with his citizen. Only for United States. That's the corporation that he set up to run the rest of America and the rest of the world. And if you don't believe the Most High, what he's telling you at this time, the White House Inc., that's a new corporation running America right now. CFO, CEO, and all kind of Biden Jr., that's who running your country, making your last person at this time. Acts 21, verse 39. I say, but Paul, the prophet Paul, came and told you who you are, said, I am a man. That's who I am. I am a man. Shout it out, children of Israel. Shout it, sound the trumpet. I am a man. That's who I am, children of Israel. Witches, a Jew. That's me, children of Israel. That's you, children of Israel. That's you, Jacob. That's you, Shemite. That's you, Judah. You are the Jew. Shortening for Judah. Joe. Louis. There was no J. It was an L, meaning Lou. Shortening for Louis. That's who you are. I am a man and I'm a Lou. That's who I am. A citizen of no wicked city. Loud, and you want to hear me again? A citizen of no wicked city. Evil city. Mean city. Not a citizen. I am a man. Take back your citizen title. Give them back them title. Children of Israel, Jacob, Judah, Ephraim, Levi. Give them back them citizenship. You don't want no dominion placed upon you when you're being put back as the caretaker of this planet. Second Ezra told you. Second Ezra 6 told you. You were made caretaker of this planet, a citizen of no wicked people, a citizen of no evil. You are a man created in the image of your father, and you are being scheduled to get back your rulership, to marry back into your father's kingdom. Divorce Gomer as quickly as you can. Israel, I got to raise my voice up. Judah, I got to raise my voice up. Ephraim, I got to raise my voice up. Jacob, I got to raise my voice up. Levites, raise your voice with me. Spear not, lift up your voice like a trumpet and show the Most High and the Lord people their transgression. Wickedness you attach yourself to because you're going to marry Gomer and going to make him turn you in a citizen and a person of color and a person of interest and the house of Jacob. Your sin because your big brother Israel, the spiritual one, Judah, who's supposed to be leading Israel, and Jacob, go join up taskmaster with the Gentile and come tell you rubbish. Leading the children of Israel and Jacob astray. Sins no more. Time to join yourself back with the marriage of the Most High and the Lord. The Lord divorced you. Get back your marriage paper with the Lord. The Lord divorced you. Get back your marriage paper with the Lord. You hear me? Hosea 8 verse 12. I have written to you great things of my law. That's what the Lord is telling. But you said they were strange. Not gonna follow them. I'm gonna follow the Gentile law. I'm gonna follow the Vicar law. Even though they come give me wicked virgin of the Most High law, leading me astray, making me a citizen. Hey, person, feeding swines. Hey, person, working their economics, following their fallen lords, following their fake God, and making them enrich themselves. That's what they made you, and you count the Most High and the Lord law strange, the law of love. Love your brothers and your sister as you love yourself. That's the law. The first law. Love the Most High. Love the Lord with all your thoughts. Have the Most High on your mind 24/7. Most High, have the Lord in your thoughts always. Love your brother and your sister as you love yourself. That's the second law. All other law are superior to these two laws. No! All other laws subordinated to those two laws. Those are the primary law, the fundamental of the Most High law. All those who practice love, he is completing. My law is accomplishing. My law, love, is the fulfillment of my law. Romans tell you the 5 divine laws, the principles of Thoth, and the 2 statutes. Those are the other laws that are very important. But the fundamental for those laws is love. Love the Most High and the Lord. Love your brothers and sisters. Love your brothers and sisters as you love yourself. Love again is the fulfillment of my law. Revelation 2 verse 9. Because you art rich. You have the knowledge of the Most High. The Most High is raising up prophets of your bloodline, of your skin color, of your tribe to give you that art back so you know what the Lord is about to do at all times. So, the blasphemy of those who say they are Jew, they are Luke, but are not, no worry about them. Ashkenaz go sit down and a fee message this. Revelation 2 verse 4. But I am against thee, children of Israel and Jacob, because you're going to marry the GOMER, you're going to marry Vika, you're going to marry Kabal Balak, you're going to marry Bal, you're going to marry priest of Mahan. I am against thee, because you left your first love, which is the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah, and the Lord Most High. Elohim. That's your first love. As I told you before, the first commandment, love the Most High and the Lord. Love the Lord and the Most High. Mostly, always, forever. That's the first law. Second law, love your fellow man, your brothers and sisters, not just your blood relative, all of them, as you love yourself. But you walk away from your first love, which is the Most High and the Lord. I am against you. You're getting back the art right now to who you truly are. Matthew 22, as I've been telling you, the law of the Most High. Verse 36, the great commandment in the law. Jesus, which is a regenerative seed, aka Lewis, said unto you, love the Lord thy God, thy neighbor with all your heart. Heart is mind and your thoughts. Turn your thoughts back to the Lord. Turn your thoughts back to the Most High. That is the first one. With your soul and with your mind. Always have the Most High and the Lord on your mind as part of your knowledge. This is the first great commandment. Now make nobody from GOMER come telling you rubbish. Second commandment. Second commandment. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So you're gonna do unto your neighbor only the things you want your neighbors to do unto you. You don't want them to be wicked to you and mistreat you. Don't mistreat them. Don't be wicked to them. You want them to love you. You gotta love them back. Anything you expect from them, you should do to them and they will do to you. These two commandments hang all of the commandments, all of the law, on which all the prophets, the elects, the saints, the messenger will come tell you. Nothing else beyond that. And then we get the 5 divine law, the 7 hermetic principles, and the 2 statutes. But those are the primary ones. Romans 13, verse 10. Love, work, no ill, no bad thoughts, no bad action, no bad practice, no negative vibration against your neighbor. love is fulfilling, completing of my law. You cover love, you cover all the other laws. Make sure you get some love back in you. Lego Esau and him hate. Every minute this man is in war with somebody else, going to other people's country, trying to tell them what to do, under pressure and under duress. You can't rule like that. You can't issue love like that. Why you think the man has to lock up behind White House and behind DC with fence? Why you think this man lock up in White House with fence, putting up back fence under popular demand? If you live good, you don't need no fence. You don't need to fence yourself in and lock yourself in behind fence. If you're living good with love with everybody in your own country and in other countries and nations. No offense needed because you have love. Love work no ill towards your other neighbors, your other country, your other nation, your other empires. Fulfilling of the law of the Most High. So, Revelation 2, verse 14. I am against you again, children of Israel and Jacob. I am against you because you have in there your midst holding all kind of doctrine of Balaam and Cabal and all kind of stumbling blocks from those teaching given unto Israel and Jacob to eat all kind of things, sacrifice unto white Jesus, all kind of idols in their homes. Every home of Jacob have all kind of statue of white Jesus, picture on the wall, Jesus picture, no white Jesus. I tell you, that's what the Lord told you. No statue, no image, no standing image on your land, in your building, in your house, at any time. But you get all kind of doctrine given unto you by your pastors, your favorite pastors, whether of people of color, given unto you with taskmasters, getting all kind of doctrine that they are getting from who? Vicar of Christ, preparing their Sunday school for them. Who give Vicar of Christ his information? Him getting it from Lucifer. Hand it back to Vicar, Vicar hand it back to Gomer. Gomer come give you to make sure you're saying all these doctrine of Balaam and Baal and Balak. That time is done. No more of that. Sacrificing and worshiping no white Jesus and no kind of idols. You're fornicating, you're whoredom, you're sex on top of sex and living life only as sex. Done, done, done. I am against thee. Revelation 2, verse 20, Lord again, telling you I am against you, Jacob. I am against you, Israel. You bring that woman, Jezebel, the Roman Catholic Church, come give you all kind of doctrine. Call herself teacher, prophetess for the children of Israel, for Jacob. But nobody not make her no prophet for you. I told you I was going to raise up prophet in the latter day to come teach you. So, Vicar of Christ, so Gomer, so Taskmaster, your teaching license for the children of Israel and Jacob has been officially revoked. Not qualified to teach Jacob nor Israel anymore. The true prophets are here once again. They are the ones that should teach Jacob and Israel. And we won't teach them to commit no fornication, to commit no fornication and eat no things. Sacrifice to no white Jesus. Not here to teach them that, here to teach them the right way, so the Most High and the Lord shall not be against them anymore. Moving forward, Revelation 3, verse 15. I know your work. Though know your work, you think you can do your things and hide it in the background. It is known, children, all your thoughts, all the things you have on your mind is circling in a big ball right by your forehead. It told you in the seal portion that if you ever see what's balling up at your forehead, you will be ashamed of yourself, because every thought, no matter how small it is registered there right at your forehead, and everyone who's in the spiritual realm can see it. You cannot see it because you don't have your etheric vision as yet, but it is still there, being shown. That's what these fallen beings and these demons and elemental, they send at night time to come give you all kind of sexual fornicating ideas. They see your thought circulating and they give you things to match the thought that you have in your forehead. Hear what? When you decide, as a lot of you have done already, to regerminate, to regenerate your seed, your 13-in-1 seed, you'll notice these fallen beings and these demonic beings coming to you at nighttime, trying to entice you to come to ejaculate and lose your seed, because they see in your thought field that you're moving to being your regenerative person as you are, and they don't want that. So getting close to your seed date, they pop up with all kind of things to entice you to come or to masturbate or to do all kind of things to ejaculate you, man and woman. So getting close to your seed date, they pop up as long as your thought is surrounding those things. But I'm going to give you what the Father and the Lord give unto me to give you if you're pursuing your seed or you want some peace of mind from these fallen beings. You shall generate your regenerative seed. The Lord said, time for my children to get back to the regenerative seed. Revelation 14 verse 1. You shall stand on Mount Zion. The regenerative seed, elect and saints of Israel, 144,000. That's the people that were enslaved for 400 years times 360 days. Give you 144,000. First meaning for it, I can carry you a little deeper right now. 144. 1 plus 4 plus 4 equal 9. That's the number of an orphan. That's the number of an angel as given unto you in the book of Revelation 21. Tell you, Revelation 21 tell you the number of a man that is an angel, that is an orphan, 144,000 cubits. You children of Israel. So, talking to you right now, because the Most High said, time for you to get back your new song. I've been giving you the current version of the song. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. That's the current version. But now you're ready for the new version, because you have all kind of demonic beings showing up in your sleep in the middle of the night, trying to get you to ejaculate and lose your seed, especially when it comes to your seed date and your seed week. 7 days before your seed come, they show up in your bedroom with all kind of ideas about sex, middle of night. They don't have anything better doing in that late night for them to get them spiritual rest and go rest themselves and let the Most High get his way with his children, bring them back home. New song. Revelation 14 verse 3. They, the elect saints, those that want to regenerate their regenerative seed, sung this song. You're gonna sing this song. You're gonna sing this song. You're gonna record this song. Make sure you record it, and then you record it on your voice recorder, on your phone. Trim it down so you get only the voices that you need, and you're gonna say it like you mean it and mean what you say when you're chasing out these demons that is coming in your bedroom, in your private moment, at late night. You don't need nobody in your bedroom, no late night, unauthorized, uninvited, without permission. Sing this song before the throne. That's the song for you. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Yodhe Vahuhe Sebayot. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Elohim Sebayot. No regular man or regular woman can learn Thoth song. It's for you, my elect saints. So you're getting back your information now, so you can play this song while you're sleeping 8 hours, 7 hours, whatever amount of time you're sleeping for. These beings, demonic beings, negative beings, evil beings, wicked beings, whether in the spirit or in the flesh, have to take away themselves out of your room. Themselves out of your room, out of your space. Empty the building. They got to leave the building. You hear me? No spirit, no mortal man can learn Thoth song but the 144,000. You elect saints, this is your song given back to you to merge together. Adonai, that is the Son. Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh is the Father. Elohim is the Spirit, bringing you back the Trinity. That is putting you directly as well before the throne of the Most High. Redeemed from America. Come the message, come the place, come the people that need this new song. You think it's a joke? Psalm 40 verse 3 tell you, the Lord Thoth has put a new song in your mouth. The mouth is the word, and the word is the seed, and the seed is the word, giving you praise to the Most High. Your netta, you giving praise because you got back your spiritual power from merging that song, the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, bringing them back as one with you. Many shall see you sing your song. Many shall hear your song while you're sleeping, uninvited guests. And guess what? They have to clear out the building. Fear the wicked will be afraid of that song and got to exit the building fast as they enter it. Out. Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodawish. Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh Sebayot. Kodawish. Elohim Sebayot. The righteous will hear that word, hear your song, and be praised and given reverence unto the Most High. Elah, Yah, Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, Elohim, the netter of netter, and the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai. And you shall trust in the Lord, because the Lord is the one who gave you back your new song to the elect saints and Jacob. If Jacob so desire to sing this song. Psalms 149 verse 1. Praise unto the Lord, you Israel, you Jacob, praise the Lord, sing to the Lord your new song. Kodawish, Adonai Sebayot. Kodawish, Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh Sebayot. Kodawish, Elohim Sebayot. His praise in the gathering, the assembling, the congregation of the saints. Tell you it's your song. The saints tell you it's your song. The saints elect your song. Sing your song. Get the demons out your space. Don't belong there. Cannot stay there because you didn't have the art, the knowledge at the time to know what to do to chase them out. They've been plaguing us for years, but it done. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil because your art is with me. Kodawish. Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh Sebayot. This is your song. Here's the word to your song. This is the song. Here's the word to the song. If you want to get the words for yourself, here is the word. Do your own recording and make sure you have your recording playing while you're sleeping. On repeat. Put it on repeat. Record these 3 lines. Put it on repeat all night. Nothing can be in your space. You give it that effect, that emotion to say, leave my space. Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodawish. Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh Sebayot. Kodawish. Elohim Sebayot. They have to go. Keep them out of your space. Revelation 3 verse 16. Because you art lukewarm. Those of you who don't want to move yourself to one side of the fence, whether you're going to worship the Most High, love the Most High with all your thoughts, go after the things the Most High telling you to move after, move back to Him, go marry back to Him, leave Gomer alone. Break up that relationship where Gomer give you with all kind of enticement of physical things and give you lust after money, wealth, and fornication and liquor. So, because you art lukewarm, your knowledge and wisdom lukewarm, you don't want to know about the way of the Most High, and you care not because you're comfortable, you have your money, you have your riches, everything good until it's not good later on in the second half of the blast of the east wind. Hot and cold can't be. Got to make your mind up. I will cast you out if you're unsure. I will divorce you if you're unsure. I will not marry you if you're unsure. Reject you because nobody not trust you. I will spew you out of my mouth. Out of my mouth came the word, and the seed is the word, and the word is the seed. Your regenerative seed cast away from you because you cannot make your mind up. You want to be lukewarm. But it tells you, Matthew 6 verse 24, no man, no person, no citizen, you hear that? No man cannot serve two masters. Gotta give up one. You cannot serve two masters. You gotta give up. You gotta give up one. You gotta give up one. You cannot serve God and Mammon at the same time. You cannot serve God and Baal, Lucifer, Dagon, Vika, Gomer at the same time. You gotta choose one. So the Most High divorced you already. The Lord divorced you already because you couldn't make your mind up. And He said, no, you got to go. So you've been serving Mr. Riches, Mr. Wealth, Mr. God of Riches, Mammon, and you need to know, you need to break up that relationship. No, divorce him before it's too late and go marry the bridegroom. When he come, I'm telling you, the bridegroom is coming at the beginning of the second half of the east wind blast. Luke 16 verse 9, you got to know if you make the choice to go lie down more with Mammon, Vika, Gomer, Philistine, hear what? And I say unto you, Israel and Jacob, I say unto you, Israel and Jacob, make yourself more friend with Mammon. Go make yourself further friend, even though I'm telling you, break off that relationship with Mammon and Gomer and Vika and Esau, all the things that he put with you of unrighteousness. That's what he gave you. Break it off with them, because when you fail, as you definitely will fail with them, then they may receive you into your everlasting detriment. They have areas of punishment waiting for you. That's what Lucifer and the fallen angel have waiting for you. But Brother Enoch was shown these places of torture and torment waiting for those who still tie themselves to Mammon. He came, he gave the message. I came, I saw the message, and I gave it back to you, and I leave it up again so you know what you get yourself into when you're sticking with Mammon. Places of torture for the fornicators, those who still want to practice whoredom, those who still want to do man with man, woman with woman, want to do wickedness and violence and not love his brothers and sisters and don't believe in the Most High. This is waiting for you, the habitation of Mammon, but not what I want for you. So I'm going to give you the message the way it was given unto me, so you know exactly what you're dealing with. Apocalypse of Elijah 1. Verse 25, I say unto you, Israel and Jacob, no one is able to enter the holy places. No one. If you're double-minded, got to make your mind up. I told you, no man can serve two masters. One who is double-minded in his prayer, in his action, is darkness to himself or herself. Got to make your mind up. Even the angels don't trust you if you're double-minded. Therefore, be single-minded in the Lord at all times, so the heart may be with you at every moment. Message for you. You need to be single-minded in the Lord. Love the Lord with all your thoughts. Mind. Single-minded. Same thing being told unto you. So if you want to keep up double-minded, I tell you, break that habit, break off that relationship with Dagon, Vika, and Gomer. They're going down, people. Down. They're being cast out. Everything detrimental is coming their way. Can't think of one good thing gonna happen to them. So the word of the Lord came to Isaiah, and you took that wife, as I have told you. You took that wife of Edom, Israel, Jacob. Give her back. Put her right back where you found her. You hear me? Put her right back where you found her. Put her out. Detriment coming your way. Hosea 1 verse 3, you took Gomer as your wife and conceived children, have whoredom with her. I give her back. Give her back her wedding ring. Give her back her marriage certificate. Give her back her God, her white Jesus. Give her back her fallen kingdom. Give her back everything that she gave unto you. You don't need it when you're being put back on top and she's going at the bottom. Give her back. Don't tie yourself on to her. Give her back her things. You hear me, children of Israel? You hear me? I want you to hear me loud and clear, because you marry her. Jeremiah 3 verse 8 went and happened to you. That's what I'm here to tell you. Because you went and got married, Gomer. Jeremiah 3 verse 8 was inflicted upon you. I saw backsliding Israel, backsliding Jacob, committing adultery, having extramarital relationship with the Lord by taking on Gomer. You're already married to the Lord. You're already married to him. So I had to put Israel away. I had to put Israel away because she was cheating on me. That's what you were doing. And I gave Israel, I gave Jacob a bill of divorce. So that's what you got from the Lord. Children, get back your marriage license. Get back your marriage certificate. Get back your wedding ring with the Lord. You hear me? You hear me? Don't let this Gomer keep you away from your Lord. Judah, you should be setting an example. Judah, you shouldn't be doing no treachery against the Lord. Judah, you feared not. You respected the Lord not, but you said, I'm gonna go and play the harlot, the whore, the person doing all the work of Gomer, of Vika, and I am doing it against Israel and Jacob. That's what you did, Judah. That's what you did, Israel. That's what you did, Jacob. That's what you did, Ephraim. That's what you did, Levi. You committed adultery against the Lord, the Most High, and they had to divorce you. Children, lost your mind, children? Did you lose your mind, children? Time to come back home, children. Time to return home. I spare you not. Jeremiah 3 verse 8 warn you over and over, because you committed adultery. Go get second wife with Gomer. The Lord had to put you out of the building, out of the house, out of the spirit, out of everything. Give you a bill of divorce. Cannot have the Lord with you and have Dagon, Gomer, Vicar running as your side chick. Cannot have that. Can't serve two at the same time. So, since you couldn't make your mind up, the Lord gave you a bill of divorce. Cast you out. Put you into the hands of the Gentile who did their pleasure with you. That's you, children of Israel. And Judah, hand in hand with the Gentile, Gomer, following them down a path, leading you with him on that cliff, going over into a precipice. Jump off that marriage. Get out of that marriage with Gomer. Sounding the trumpet, so hear the trumpet loud and clear. Israel, I spare you not. I lift up my voice as a trumpet, and I showed you exactly what you did, exactly what you have to do to get back to the Most High. Get back your marriage paper. Israel, Jacob, stop the transgression. Get out of that transgression. Jacob, give up the sin. Get back your bill of marriage with the Lord. Your bill of marriage with the Most High. Judah, time for you to start leading in righteousness, not treacherousness. In righteousness, that's how you lead. Judah, you are no longer a taskmaster for Gomer. Gomer going out of business, sale ending, store closing, everything, bankruptcy filing, everything indicating and showing clearly Gomer going out of business, and he shall be expelled from America. So if you have plans, if you're going to live with him in Russia, cold all time, still married to him, but I'm telling you, time to get a divorce with Gomer and go marry back the Most High and the Lord. Happy art you, Israel. Deuteronomy 33, verse 29. Happy are you, O Israel, people saved by the Lord. You hear me? Children, Israel, the sword is coming to make you the sword of excellence. War is coming to clear up Gomer. Hear me, children of Israel. So if you want to tie yourself onto Gomer, know what is coming. Gomer is your enemy, disguising as a friend. But Gomer shall be found liars. And all the other nations he was conglomerate with, liars on your land, feeding off you like a leech. Liars, enemies shall be found liars to you, Israel, Jacob. So, getting your truth, thou shalt tread upon their high places, all them idols they give you, long structures they set up on your land, all kind of clock tower, all kind of obelisks, all kind of shrines and altar. You're tearing it down, and you're going to control all the high places, all the spiritual places of righteousness with righteousness coming your way. You're trampling them down, you're treading them down. So why? You want to marry to someone you're going to be trampling down and ruling over. Don't you need someone of equal standing with you? So, children of Israel, Deuteronomy 33, verse 29, tell you clear as clear can be. You have the art, and your elect are coming back with the art to give unto you, Israel. You shall be saved. The sooner you know that is the more you can know that you shall be doing the same thing. You are part of that sword coming to eject, evict, expel Gomer. After the Russian Gog done with him, after China Magog done with him, and get rid of that set, the set that you don't want on your land, you're going to subdue it with your sword of excellency. Your enemy, Gomer, Esau, Gentile, Caucasian, who don't want you to be a people of America, a people of the Lord, a spiritual race on your own land shall be found liars. Whose school you're busy going to now? Rushing to get into the best Catholic school, the best high school, the best university, the best college, the biggest degree, the most shiniest certificate. Nothing of truth. All lies, because you are the art of the Most High and of the Lord. You don't need his school. As a matter of fact, let you in on a little secret. Sealed portion. The minute you take over, you shall shut down all schools of lies, and all of them will be shut down. You hear me? Will be shut down. You hear me? Will be shut down. You hear me? You hear me? All of them. None of them, not one of them staying open. Not one of them staying open. They're all closing down. No more lies on the land. So, you have big plans. You're going to pay high tuition and make him educate you with lies when your father and the Lord already tell you this man has given you all lies. Nothing what he give you is truth. So, take that money, move yourself to Goshen with it. Take that 60 grand or 100 grand, whatever I'm charging you per year, robbing your money to give you lies, use it and get your place in Goshen. Only in Goshen. When calamities come in that dreadful day, for Gomer shall you be saved and safe. Get rid of his lie. Come out of his lie, because you gonna tread upon his land that he's saying is his, is not really his. It's your land. Been holding it hostage and been holding it without proper tenancy contract in his hand. But you getting it back. You getting it back. Gomer, you getting off. Gomer, you're getting off. Gomer, you're getting off. Deuteronomy 33:29 tell you very plainly. Getting back his land and tearing down all his obelisks, all his clock tower, Jamaica, St. Lucia, Bermuda, all of the Caribbean, no different. You're tearing down his false images and high places. You're tearing them down because you're also on the land of Thoth and Tilia, also part of Azareth. Bermuda Triangle, that's a spiritual land, that's right there, that shall come visible to you when the second half of the blast of the east wind start. John 8, verse 44, you Gomer, you Vicar, you Dagon, you Lucifer, you're a murderer from the beginning, and you pass on that murderous attitude to all the people that are tied to you. Vicar, Philistine, Gomer, your big banks, your big corporation, all of them live not in truth. How much time I need to show you that they were lying, will be lying, and always have been lying to you? Lies! They do not live in truth. There is no truth in Gomer, in Vicar, in Dagon, in the Philistine, in the taskmaster. They speak lies. You hear me? I didn't say it loud enough. They speak lies. If they're not coming, sent by the Lord and the Most High, and you know they're coming with the arts, they send themselves coming from a foundation of lies to tell you lies, but you've been warned. Enemies of you who don't want it to be gathered as a people, coming as liars. They know not truth, they only know lie. They speak lie, and he, Lucifer, the liar, the father of lie, has given them free reign to give you lie during the 6,480 years. But as of 2016, moving into 2017, the Spirit of Truth was released back on you. The Spirit of Truth was released back on you, which was Louis, and Louis brought back Miriam in the building, and Miriam brought back Sophia, knowledge in the building. Children of Israel, your art is with you. You hear me? Happy art. Knowledge and wisdom is you. Your knowledge is back, so get off the lies. Gomer, the Gentile, been telling you every single thing this man tell you is a lie. There is nothing I have encountered with a Gomer which is attached directly to Vicar of Christ and to Dagon, which have told us that came out to be true. None. They're all lies. Every foundation of it, so it has to go. Matthew 25 verse 6. This is what is coming back to you to make you married again to the Lord. That's why he said, God tell them the message that I divorced them. God tell them they married to Gomer. Let them know they married to Gomer, and tell them a new wedding is coming up for them. This is what you're walking into right now. Yes, this is what is coming to children of Israel. Why you're getting your message now? Matthew 25, verse 6. On that midnight, there was a cry made. Behold, the bridegroom come to marry Israel, Jacob, Judah, Ephraim, Levite, and the Gentile that cleaved on to Jacob. Your wedding coming back. Children of Israel. Matthew 25 verse 10. And the foolish one did not prepare themselves to go marry the bridegroom. Telling your children of Israel, do not be the unprepared, the foolish one. Get yourself ready. The wise one, they were ready, went in to the marriage. Your wedding coming back. And this vicar, this Gomer, this Dagon, Lucifer, fallen angel, Chaldeans, taskmaster want you to miss your wedding. Your bridegroom coming, the beginning of the second half of the blast of the east wind, and you're not going to miss your marriage. You're not going to miss your bridegroom. You're not going to miss your bridegroom. You hear me? You're not going to miss your marriage. You hear me? You're not going to miss your marriage when this bridegroom comes. You hear me? This is what it's all about. Your marriage is coming back, children of Israel. At midnight, Israel, Jacob were alarmed. The light, the pillar of light appeared out of the sky. Prince Louis turned back on the light and said, it is here for the children of Israel to get themselves merged with the light. Then 40 days after, the central sun with 7 spiritual planets showed up and set the wedding date. The wedding date. 70 days of wedding. Make yourself joining with the light, with the bridegroom, so you can be with the Most High and the Lord in Nazareth, the Holy Land. 12 of them across the entire planet. Many of them in the Atlantic Ocean, giving you an entry point into the Bermuda Triangle. Nazareth. Wedding coming up. Marriage coming up. Bridegroom coming up. Divorce. Gomer. Children. Now it's time. I got to let the voice and the trumpet be heard, so you get the message loud and clear. Children of Israel, Matthew 25, verse 6 tell you the bridegroom is coming to marry you again. So make sure you divorce from Gomer, because you cannot be in two marriage at the same time. Matthew 25, verse 10, telling you the wise one ready themselves up for their wedding, for their wedding, for their marriage. Your marriage coming up before the door shut on you. Matthew 25 verse 10. And the door was shut. Who you think it's shutting out? Who you think it's shutting out? Those that did not want to be married to the Lord and the Most High. Elohim. That's what's coming your way. So make sure you get through that door for your wedding, for your marriage, before it's shut. Because it tell you further on, when the door shut, those who weren't prepared for their marriage was whole heap of weeping, wailing, and gnashing of teeth, because they have to go through the calamities, all 12 of them, and the full brunt of the 10 plagues. So, Luke 11 verse 29, this evil generation seek for a sign when the bridegroom and the marriage shall be, but they get no sign except the sign of Jonah the prophet. And Jonah the prophet not telling the wicked nothing. Evil generation, go one side. No information here for you. The information here is for the children of Israel, the righteous one and the righteous seed coming up behind them for Jacob. Luke 11:30. Jonah was assigned unto the Ninevites, giving all kind of problem in Assyria at that time. So the Son of Man coming now. Prince Louis, Elijah. I shall send you Elijah, the Son of Man, Louis, before that great day and dreadful day, 2021 to 2027. That's what it's talking about, where he's going to show up. In your generation, the modern day Nineveh, when you do the topography of Nineveh, of ancient Nineveh, of modern peninsula shape, Florida, just the same peninsula shape, for Nineveh, Assyria time. Match it up. It put you back to Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Florida. So your Son of Man must come from that location. Matthew 25, verse 13. For ye know neither the day nor hour the Son of Man come. You hear me? That's what it's telling you here. Son of Man coming in Jacksonville, and he's coming again to be switched on at a specific time. But it tell you, sir, by the evil one, the evil Gomer, because him never get no good sign. No sign wasn't being given to him because him wicked and evil. So him never get no sign. So when him come tell you, no man will know the time and know when and can predict when the Lord is coming with the Son of Man. Not no go so. Not a thing goes like that. Not no go so. Not a thing goes like that. It tell you, let me read it slow. For the evil one that did not get his sign, neither the day nor the hour the Son of Man is coming. Did it say, Mr. Evil One? Did it say, Mr. Evil One? Nothing about no month? No. Did it say nothing about a year? No. So, only the day or the hour you shall not know. But if you put in the work, give up evil and stop listening to Esau and Gomer information about when the Son of Man, that spirit of light, that pillar of light is coming, you shall know. Chapter 88. Of the sealed portion, and the Lord shall be, and there shall be of those in the latter day who shall claim that the Lord said, no man shall know the time of his coming. Nothing, no gossip, not a thing goes like that. Nothing has such. Yea, the Lord did not say, no man shall know the time of his coming. Only no man shall know the day nor the hour of his coming. That's all he said. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all he said. So, children of Israel, so, children of Jacob, let go Gomer with him bad information and come here, come get the fullness of the gospel and the time the Most High put in the scriptures for you. Verse 100 now of chapter 88 of the sealed portion. Yes, for the sake of the elect of these things which have been sealed up, come forth unto them, they get the sign. For there shall be none but the elect of God who shall receive these things and believe in them, because Gomer information did not affect them from continuing to look. Children of Israel not ramping around with Gomer no more. Those people, they might prepare themselves. They might prepare themselves more fully for the coming of your Son of Man. verse 101. The elect have the time been given to you. Within the year, it's been given of the coming of the Son of Man. Given to you over and over. Given to you over and over. So Gomer won't come with him bag a lie when it already tell you your enemies is full of lie. He's a liar from the beginning and up to the end of his time. He's gonna still be telling lies. Verse 103. When the year has arrived, that Thoth has revealed unto you 5 more years. Come, then the Son of Man, King Louis, shall appear at that time. Verse 104. Did not Samuel give unto you the exact year which the Lord coming via the Son of Man to your world in America? So now make the evil one tell you about no man shall know when the Lord, the light of the Lord, is coming for your marriage and for your bridegroom. Nothing goes like that. Hear me now. Jonah, because you got the sign of Jonah. Jonah, because you got the sign of Jonah. Jonah 3. Verse 4, Jonah began to enter into Nineveh, America, Jacksonville, and he shouted out, cried, 40 days, and overthrown Babylon, America shall be. What does he mean? Blast of the east wind coming, as I've been telling you over and over, 2021, and 4 years after that, 2025, that's when the Son of Man shall come and start up the full and quick, hard landing, hard stop, hard ending of America. Telling you again, Book of Element, we jump over to that on the right hand side of your screen because you think we're done with Gomer and him life. Verse 2 of the book of Element, chapter 14. And behold, it was said unto you. Behold, it was said unto you. Behold, I give unto you a sign. The wicked did not get that. That was asking about sign for Jonah. No, you getting the sign now. 5 more years come. Hear me again. 5 more years cometh. The Son of Man who? Cometh who? The Son of Man who? Cometh King Louis, when he shall be delivered unto you as the bridegroom for your marriage with the Spirit of the Most High and of the Lord. Tell you again, your silence ended in 2020. Your blast of the east wind started in 2021. That's when it started. But this works with your silence in heaven, 2020. 5 more years added on to that gets you where? 2025. I'm showing you 2 ways where you get to the year of your bridegroom coming with the pillar of light and your marriage to that spiritual light that is coming to wed you back with the Lord. And divorce, you have to divorce. Gomer, before this thing come and catch you off guard with your clothes off naked. Chapter 14, verse 3. I give unto you a sign. There shall be great light in heaven, showing you the bridegroom is here. That's why it said back here, at midnight, the shout went out. Isn't that what it said? At midnight, the pillar of light pop up in the sky. Everybody said, whoa, public announcement. This light has come. Pillar of light cometh with who? The bridegroom coming. God will let you know, children of Israel, time for you to wake back up to the true essence of it. But in so as much that this light come, the night before your light show up, there shall be no darkness. So, what does it mean? It's going to look as if it's a day, even though it's dark and it's night. 48 hours of non-stop daylight. That's what come immediately before your bridegroom, your marriage date is set to. Book of Element, chapter 14, verse 4. But therefore there shall be one day and a night and a day, as if it were one day, and there was no night. 48 hours, 48 hours of non-stop daylight. Cannot make that sign, cannot give that sign, cannot fake that sign, cannot duplicate that sign. No Vicar can do that. No Lucifer can do that. No GOMER can do that. I tell you, divorce those groups before your wedding date come and you get shut out. This shall be unto you for a sign, because midnight of that second day of 48 hours of day, you shall get that sign where your great lights show up. Your pillar of light. 4 of them in the United States of America. 8 more across the rest of the planet. Nevertheless, the night shall not be darkened when you get this sign. So whoever come before that and say, my son of man or son of whatever, run him away. You need this sign, 48 hours of non-stop daylight, and then your son of man, King Louis, comes at that time. Prince Louis is not coming before that time to come marry you and give you your bridegroom. At that time, he's coming to marry you and give you back that spiritual light doming upon you. Hear me now. Moving forward. Jonah 3, verse 4. That's why he came and he cried and said, watch out for me, I'm coming soon, so make sure you get your house in order so you can get this marriage with me. 40 days! 40 days Nineveh have. It was 4 years before, because 40, you take the 0, it's 4, and 40 is still 40. 2 meaning for Jonah 3, verse 4. 40 days! What's the significance of that? What's the significance of that? We go to this book, Messiah Agadoth, by Dr. Doriel. Page 17 of that book. Page 17 of that book. And then suddenly there appear a pillar of fire, a pillar of light, the marriage bridegroom in heaven appearing. In other words, there's a vast pillar of light that will go as far as your eyes can see, from earth, the ground level, all the way up to the sky, as far as your eyes can see. It will be so big that light, it will touch earth and heaven. No ending to where that light will end. Every person on this planet shall see it. That's why again, you go back here to Matthew. It said a public outcry was made. A cry was made because everybody saw that light. No matter where you are, these 12 lights, 4 in America, 8 in the rest of the world, they shall be so big, even if it doesn't cover your part of the world, you will still see it. Hear me now. 40 days that light shall shine for. 40 days that light shall shine for. 40 days. That's signaling the beginning of the end of America. That's coming now, people. That's coming now, people. Make no mistake, that is coming. On that day, the bridegroom, the king, the Messiah shall come from the Garden of Eden. If you listen to my Buta, Florida message, Florida, my Buta, Florida message, Florida is Eden, and the Garden of Eden is to the east of Florida. Bermuda Triangle, that's where the Garden of Eden is. Bermuda Triangle, that's where the Garden of Eden is. Also called in your Bible, Nazareth. That's where it's coming from to kickstart all of this. At that time, he shall be King Louis. At that time, 40 days, and Gomer's empire, Vicar empire, Lucifer empire, going down, officially been handed their hats on their way out the front door. Listen to me, children of Israel. That cry shall be made when the bridegroom come. Make sure you're ready for your marriage. Make sure you're ready to go meet him. Make sure you're ready to go meet him. Make sure you're ready to go meet him. Yeah. Stand strong, Israel. Stand strong, Jacob. Your marriage is coming back. 25:10 of Matthew tells you, get rid of Gomer. Divorce Gomer as quickly as you can. I give you the year that the Lord is coming. So make yourself ready. No, make Gomer come tell you. Rubbish, because the elect will have the date ready for those who believe. Stand strong. Return unto the Lord, children of Israel and Jacob. Return unto the Lord. Return to the bridegroom that cometh. Isaiah 14 verse 1. Return, Israel. Return, Jacob. Return, Judah. Return, Levi, to the Lord. I love you, children of Israel. Return. Move your thoughts back to the Most High. Love the Lord and the Most High with all your thoughts. You have fallen because you moved from your first love. No more shall it be. You're getting back your first love. Your lover is coming back. The bridegroom is coming. The light is coming. The marriage is coming. Get yourself ready, Israel. Israel. Jeremiah 4 verse 1. You will return. Israel. Jacob, you hear me? Israel, saith the Lord, return unto me if you will put away your wickedness that your wife Gomer given unto you. Put it out of my sight. Let it be gone from you. Turn your thoughts back to me and I will help you. Get rid of Gomer. Abominations. Then shall you not be removed as a people from before my sight. I will gather you. That's the message given unto you by the Lord. Give it unto you loud and clear so you know clearly what is to be before it be. I give you the ending at the beginning so you know, return unto me. You will return unto the Lord. Israel, Jacob, return. Put away your wickedness. Put away your fallen state with all the things that make you out of balance with the laws of the Most High. I call heaven and earth this day, Israel, Jacob. Record made this day. Record made this day against you. As I told you, the Lord is against you. Get rid of that wife, Gomer. Gomer tie yourself to vicar of Christ, to fallen angel, to reptilian, to Lucifer, to Dagon, all kind of abomination. So this day against you, those I have set before you. That's what the Lord telling you. Those I have set before you. Life, marry me. Divorce, Gomer, and death. Stay married to Gomer. Death, reaching you for sure. Blessing or a curse. Great day or a dreadful day. Therefore, choose the marriage to the Lord. Choose life. Thoth. Both you and Thoth. Both you and Thoth and your seed, your regenerative seed, may come back to give you eternal life. Return, Israel, unto the Lord, so your substance can be given unto you as promised, as covenanted, as agreed in your contract. The Lord gave Jacob. Israel, I love you. Jacob, love you. Choose life, Thoth, both you and your seed, you and your regenerative seed can be attached back to the Lord to give you your eternal life. Return, I say unto you. Israel are not done yet. Hosea 3, verse 5. Afterward, before or during the first half, no, Israel want to play deaf. No, Jacob want to play deaf. So they got to go through the tribulation, through the 10 plagues, through all the calamities, coming their way. After they go through all of that, shall the children of Israel return. But some of you are going to hear this word and return and spread the word for others to return. Israel shall return and seek the Lord their nectar. Marriage back time. Marriage time for Israel. Back to the Lord. And they shall seek Louis, David, the one shepherd, the king, coming to them at that time. Got a choice. You can do it soon or you can do it later. But make sure you know you got to go back to the marriage to the Lord. Those Melchizedek, Jehovah, you can't come with all that wickedness. At minimum, you got to believe that the Lord is presenting a way for you to get rid of your abomination, your wickedness, your iniquity. All those who believe that the Lord shall return, for them shall be saved. All those who believe in the Lord shall be saved. All those who believe that their belief is strong enough to attach themselves back to the energy of the Lord shall be saved. Abraham believed, and it counted to him as righteousness. Believe by your art, your knowledge, and the wisdom that's coming to you, either from prophets or directly from Miriam, the Holy Spirit, or Sophia, the knowledge from the Akashic record. So, either way, return unto the Lord. Bring your thoughts back to the Lord. And love, that's the second way you return back to the Lord. That's the second way you return back to the Lord. The third way, a renewing of the mind. Get rid of those things that's plaguing your mind with negative darkness. Things that's keeping you back, keeping you under a low vibration, making you always upset, angry, full of disorder, full of all kind of ill-tempered. Make sure you temper them, bring them down, work with the Lord, ask of the Lord. All those who ask of the Lord and the Father constantly, consistently, nag him as much as you can nag him. He said, because of your importunity, your constant nagging, and say, Lord, help me get rid of this darkness that has been crippling my life. And you say, Lord, I'm not leaving your side, and I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to knock your front door until you answer unto me. Shema, I'm staying there all night at the front door, screaming, Shema Adonai, Shema Adonai, Shema Jehovah. I'm staying there, and I'm not moving. I'm seeking you, and I'm not leaving until I find you. That's how you wake up the Lord. That's how you get the attention. That's how you get the attention of the Lord. Luke 11, verse 8. Give you just what you need to reach the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, and Jehovah Adonai. Reach them, I say unto you, though he, the Lord, he, the Most High, will not rise and give you what you need when you ask one time, but because of your importunity, overly persistent, overly urgent demand, over frequent asking of the Lord, asking of the Most High, and the Lord will rise and give you as many as you need and ask for. Remember this: importunity, overly persistent in your request and your demand from the Most High. Now come now one time and expect everything to be laid right upon your table. No. Importunity. Learn that word. Get to know it. overly persistent, overly consistent, overly frequent in your request and in your action and in your thought toward Most High and the Lord. Don't Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, David, King Louis at that time shall be your king. King Louis at that time shall be your king. Reverence and shall fear the Lord. Reverence and respect, not afraid. Lord didn't give you anything to be afraid of. That's over on the Vicar side. That's over on Gomer side. That's over on Lucifer Dagon side. They give you that fear. They change their word and give you that other meaning. But fear means respect and reverence the Most High and the Lord and His goodness. In where? The latter days. Second half of the blast of the east wind, the last 3.5 years, that's the time you shall return unto the Lord. Isaiah 10 verse 21, the remnant of Israel and Jacob shall return. The marriage has been set for them, and they say, we're gonna fling where Gomer, we're gonna hand Gomer her divorce paper. We don't need that marriage no more. We have a better wife coming our way. So we're moving back to a wife of righteousness. So we're letting go Vicar. So we're letting go the fallen angel. All them black leader telling me to tie myself up with Gomer and go over to Washington, D.C. when nobody never sent me over there. I went there by myself and I'm going back to the Lord by myself. Remnant of Jacob, what you did? You return unto the Lord as well. Remnant of Israel. Why it keeps saying remnant? Remnant. People that remain alive after the calamity and destruction. People that survived, saved from the calamities and the destruction. Nations that remain left alive, left standing, left in one place after the calamities. It is coming your way because many shall say, neophyte, DAG is talking nonsense and he's just shouting and shouting and shouting. So we're not going to pay any attention to what he's saying. We're going to follow our own thoughts, our own ways. We are our own big people and nobody can tell us what to do. That's what many gonna say. So bring us to remnant because many shall die, 2/3 shall pass away, and the remnant shall be 1/3. 2/3 shall pass away, and the remnant shall return and seek unto the Lord. All those who didn't make themselves ready the first time. You had the foolish virgin, you had the wise virgin. The wise virgins were pulled out during the first Passover, the first Exodus. The foolish remained, and some of them said, we're going to seek and return to the Lord during this time, and they were protected and become the remnant. They shall return, and they did return, and they survived the calamities that they had to live through because they did not make themselves ready for the first Exodus. But this I'm giving you, you shall return. There's no doubt the remnant, after you've gone through what you have seen during the calamities and the destruction, there is no way you're going back anywhere with Gomer. Gomer will be just a speck of dust floating around in the skies at that time. No one will remember Gomer. It told you in 2nd Baruch, the Gentile shall be like a smoke in the air. They shall just evaporate and no one shall remember them. So the remnant of Jacob, you shall bring under your care the remnant of the Gentile, and the remnant of Jacob shall be under the care of the remnant of Israel, and the remnant of Israel shall be under the care of the elect saints. That's how the ordering of those who shall survive the calamities and made themselves ready at this point in time. That's why you're getting the message now. Hosea 13, verse 4. I am the Lord, your netter, from the land of America, the land of Atlantis, the land of the Bermuda Triangle, Azareth, and you shall know no other God, no little G God, no little L Lord, but me. For there is no saviors but me, the Lord. I am the only Savior. I am the one who is raising up other people of Israel, the elect saints, and King Louis to come and save you. Israel, Jacob, return unto the Lord, and you shall be among the remnants. Israel, Jacob, return unto the Lord. You hear me? Return unto the Lord. You hear me? Return, I say, O Israel, return. 2nd Ezra 8, verse 1, return, because this is coming. The Most High made this world, the one you're living in now, where Gomer ruling everybody, but only that world was made for everybody. But the new world coming for Jacob, coming for Israel, made for few. Israel, wake up and smell the coffee. What is coming your way? 2nd Ezra 8, verse 3. There many be created for Gomer present world you're living in right now. But the one coming after, for you shall be saved of only a few. Hear me? Time for you to get your substance back. This world, the one that is going down in the blast of the east wind, made from any, but world coming after when your substance come. Few, getting Genesis 15, verse 14. Afterward, the 7 years, blast of the east wind. After that, 2027, shall they come out with great substance. Shall they come out with great substance. Coming your way, children of Israel. You hear me? Let me read it for you one more time. Genesis 15, 14. After the calamities, Israel, Jacob, the remnants of you that made it through, come out with great substance. Coming your way, Israel. So now let this man fool you. He's part of the many, and you're gonna be part of the few that shall be saved. Giving you over and over. Isaiah 14, verse 1 give you the summary of what shall be. The Lord will have mercy on the remnants of Jacob and will choose Israel, the remnant of Israel, set them in their own land of America. That's coming your way. And the strangers at that time, Gomer, the remnant of Gomer, that did survive the calamities because they cleaved on to Jacob, shall be joined with you, and Jacob shall be put in control, in charge, in leadership of the Gentiles, the remnants thereof coming your way. Nothing anyone can do to stop it. At those time, 2017 to 2027, when the whole thing done, Thoth, I will gather the children of Israel, put them back in their own land. I will make you a name, a praise among all people, not some, all people. Earth, in America, you shall have that praise. In New America, you shall have that praise. When I turn back the captivity of the children of Israel and Jacob, coming your way, right before your eyes, coming your way, right before your eyes, right before your eyes. Hosea 1 verse 10, Israel, Lord is going to keep his word. The Lord is not giving idle words. The Lord, the number of children of Israel left on this land of America and worldwide cannot be measured nor numbered. Remnants of you, whole heap of you, a whole lot of you. So tie yourself back to the Lord. Let go, divorce, unmarried, Gomer, unmarried, Gomer, as quickly as you can. Children of Israel in America, Thoth country, Thoth place, where it was said, you are not the children of the Most High, the children of the Lord. Then it shall say, you are the sons and daughter of the living God. Coming your way cannot be stopped by anyone, no matter who. Gomer on his best day, Vigor giving his highest sermon, Lucifer recruiting as many demons and fallen angels as he can be, cannot stop you from this. In America, where it was said, you are not the children of the Most High, it shall be said, you are sons of the living God. Firmly decided. That is your blueprint. Get this, print it, paste it on your fridge, and remind you every day when you're walking back to the Lord. Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, for your marriage. This is you, the sons of the living God, the sons of God. In America, you shall be where it was said. You are not the people. Them said. That's what they said. No matter what they say, this shall be, will ever be, firmly decided. Cannot be changed. Firm, and been put on you. Pharaoh, President of America, your dream, your first dream of the 21 here of judgment. Gonna shut it down here, but I'm giving you a prelude for what I'm gonna tell you next. Also, that nation, that the people of the Most High, the people of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah serve, I will judge them. They will not be acquitted. Any wicked ruling over you know, the enemy telling you lies on top of lies, they shall not be acquitted. Stand strong, O children of Israel. Stand strong, O Jacob. Stand strong, O Judah. Stand strong, O Ephraim. Stand strong, O my Levite. Make that loud noise. Raise the alarm. Char down Babylon. Char down Babylon. Stand strong, my Gentile, that cleave yourself unto Jacob in the name of the Most High. Elah, Yah, Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, Elohim, Netta Raf Netta, God in your modern day name. We sing the new song for the Most High and the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Kodawish, 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 Adonai, Sebayot, Kodawish, 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 Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, Sebayot, Kodawish, 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 Elohim, Sebayot, and in the name of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai. Thank you, my Lord, for bringing back your truth, bringing back your beginning, bringing back your ending, for the children of Israel to arise, oh God, rise, oh God, in the name of the Lord God, Melchizedek, who be for the children of Israel. So who can be against us?